a lot of young girls between the ages of like 18 and 28. I'm gonna say 28. 18 and 28, that 10 years. We need to and I'm gonna go even lower, 15 to 28, because 15 is a crucial age, especially when it comes to dating, getting in like all that stuff, and some people even younger, but I'm gonna say 15. We need to understand the people that we choose to give ourselves to, our minds to, our body, our heart. At those ages, before 25, your frontal lobe is not developed. There's certain things that you think you understand, but you don't. I was one of them people, I thought I understood a lot, and I did, but I didn't at the same time. Even now, I probably don't understand a whole bunch of shit that I think I understand, which I most likely don't. And the minute you think that you've done all the learning you can do, you're behind, because there's so much more learning you can do. I'm a little tipsy. So when it comes to all of that, we need to understand who we're laying down with, whether it's a boy, girl, aunt, whatever the fuck it is. We need to understand, because at the end of the day, people will manipulate you. And there's nothing wrong with being manipulated, because again, you learned the lesson. You understand that, you're susceptible to manipulation. And once you get manipulated once, it rewires something in your brain and makes you understand that I'm not the exception. I'm not the exception. I thought I was, but you're not. You wasn't. You need to understand manipulation, deception. All of these things are so real. You don't just see it. Like, you can avoid it by looking at it from other people and then changing your circumstances, but sometimes you need to understand it from it happening to you to really get what's going on. As young women, we need to understand that you are not the exception. You are susceptible to cheating, you're susceptible to manipulation, you're susceptible to everything in the book. And the only thing you can do about it, you can't control it. You can't control another being. You cannot prevent it. All you can do is control yourself. All you can do is change the actions once you see certain patterns and certain signs. All you can do is listen to your intuition. A lot of people, we don't listen to our intuition. We sit here, something whispers in the back of our mind, I don't trust this person. I don't trust this person. I don't trust this person. Yet we still let it happen. We still continue on within that dynamic. And then guess what? That starts changing your psychology of your own brain, because you're kind of going against yourself 24/7 to the point of something. Even if you don't know the full picture, the base thing of this feeling is wrong. I shouldn't be feeling this in whatever situation I'm in. Yet you continue to go. You continue to push it to the side, push it to the side, push it to the side. And that's exactly when you're not able to trust your intuition. Why? Because you literally don't trust your intuition. When you have that feeling, it could be from distrust from another relationship. It can be this, it can be that, it can be whatever. But if you're laying next to somebody all the time, you have had them inside of you. You have done things with these people. You know things that another person may not know. It's just that simple. You guys have a soul tie, whether you want to or not. Even if it's a casual thing, you have a soul tie. You guys are intertwined in ways that you can catch their patterns. You can catch certain looks they give you that another person may not catch because they're not around them 24/7. You can catch certain things. So when you have that gut feeling, and it don't even have to be in your gut. It could just be, because intuition is soft. Intuition is simple. Intuition is, I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing something. Whether it's entertaining another person, whether it's thinking about doing something, whether it's actually doing something, your gut, your intuition knows, your body knows, because you know this person whether you want to admit it or not, whether they're a situationship or not, whether you've been with them for 10 years or not, especially as women. We know. So when it comes to a lot of stuff, stop neglecting your intuition. And we love to give the people the benefit of the doubt because we look at potential. Potential don't give you what you need right now. There's the potential that this will give you what you need in the future. But that's not guaranteed. And you know what that does? That creates delusional beings. Why? Because you're banking on something that never happened. Whether this person has shown you in the past that they're capable of doing this, but then they stop doing it for what, a year? There's potential in the fact that they could do it again. But are they really going to do it again? Especially if you know the circumstances of why they stopped doing it. Sometimes it's resentment. Sometimes it's built up jealousy, anger, whatever the case is. You know. So why do we delude ourselves? Because our brains want conclusions. We want to understand the situation for what it is, and we want to make sure that we're not going to make a dumb decision that we're going to regret in the future. But guess what? You're already making that dumb decision by going against your intuition. So then you regret it anyway because you knew that you should have stopped it in its tracks and went your merry way. Mind you, when you're alone, you have more peace than when you're with somebody that's giving you anxiety, depression, all this extra stuff. Yet your body will make you feel like it's worse because you want this companion. You want to be chosen. You want all these things that your inner child wants. All these underlying things that you've wanted from when you was a little girl, a little boy, whoever the fuck. So guess what? You're going to look for it in another person, but in reality, the only person who can give that to you is you. So you're looking for this stuff, and you're allowing people to manipulate you, betray you every time. And then not only are other people betraying you, but you're betraying yourself. Because when you go against yourself, when you go against your intuition, you're going against yourself. You're going against what you know. And you're basically saying to the world, to the universe, to your mind, that this person is above everything you know. And sometimes it's hard. Like I've gone through a lot of hard shit in life. Very hard. Very, very hard. People must think I'm heartless. People must think I'm all these things, but I don't care. Why? I do care to a certain extent because I'm still human. In the sense of, you don't want people to think these things about you, especially when you know what you went through. But I don't give a fuck. Like, why? Because nobody will ever be me. And nobody will ever be you. So know who you're laying down with. But you already know who you're laying down with. You're just ignoring your intuition. So don't let it go on to 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. And then it just seems like everything keeps going backwards, when it should be going forward. At no time should your relationship be going backwards. It should always be going forward.